Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Don't know if you're gonna hear the cricket, but there's a fucking cricket down here driving me up the wall. So, anyways, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, so we're gonna continue my Halloween series. I'm doing, I guess, okay. It's September 14th, so I'm starting pretty fucking early to try to get this all done. I can do more on the weekends than I can during the week. It's 8:30 on a Wednesday and I'm fucking tired. So, bear with me. It's gonna be rough. And I'm not even working at my clinic. They got me floating. I'm so damn tired. Driving 40 minutes there and then 40 minutes back. This is what, an hour and a half of driving? I'm fucking exhausted. That's not even including like all this shit. So, anyways, it's mentally draining too. So bear with me. This is probably gonna fuck me up because I'm already done for today. But I really wanted to get this video done. Don't think it's gonna be a long video. I was trying to not read ahead because not I want to be surprised. So, anyways, let's get into it. You can tell I'm tired. So, anyways, let's get into it. Today's video is called Texas Highway Dumping Ground for Girls. Just that made me sick. Like, I mean, is this like the Mexican cartel where they're fucking kidnapping tourists and cutting their heads off and leaving them in duffel bags along the highway, and the way he talks about that shit? Is it like that? Do people actually talk about this shit? I want to know. So let's get into it. On Halloween 1979, a young girl was brutally murdered and left alongside the road. The next day, a truck driver would spot her body. The young girl, who looked to be between 14 and 20 years old, was naked, lying face down in the grass, only 20 feet from Interstate 45 in Huntsville, Texas. So we're already starting. The area looked more like a dump site versus the crime scene. The girl was naked except for a brown pendant around her neck attached with a smoky blue glass stone on a thin gold chain. Her ears were pierced, but she wasn't wearing any earrings. Same. My ears are pierced on both sides. I only wear my tragus piercings. That's it. Both eyebrows and pierced, don't wear them. Tongues and pierced, don't wear that. Belly buttons pierced, don't wear that. I don't know. Whatever. There was a pair of high-heeled red leather sandals with brown straps found at the scene. The girl seemed to have walked barefoot from the state of her feet, carrying the shoes with her. Was she at the beach? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. None of her clothes would be found. The autopsy. They didn't find ID at the scene, so she was listed as Walker County Jane Doe. She stood 5 feet 6 inches and weighed around 105 to 120 pounds. I mean, they should have had her exact weight. They didn't say it was skeletal remains. They said that a body. I don't understand the approximate weight. I'm already reading too much into it. So, anyways, she had hazel eyes, shoulder-length brown hair with a reddish hint to it. Her fingernails were bare, but her toenails had been painted pink. Oh, same. I can't paint my fingernails at work. Oh, maybe she was in the medical field. You're not supposed to wear painted nails because they can chip off and whatever. And you're not supposed to wear fake nails either because germs hide underneath. I don't know. So I kind of get it. Maybe she worked in the medical field. My toenails are painted, fingernails are not. So there's that. She might be in the medical field. She had one scar. It was located next to her right eyebrow, measuring 1.5 inches long. The girl was well nourished at the time of her death. She was in good health and had excellent dental care. I'm still leaning towards she was in the medical field. I wonder if they find out who she is. The cause of death was asphyxiation. It's already started, guys. It's the fucking cricket. The cricket's driving me up the same. The cricket is driving me up the wall. And you know what? You guys probably can't even hear it because I got the noise canceling, had the microphone on. Fucking cricket. But anyways, the cause of death was asphyxia due to ligature strangulation, most likely from a pair of pantyhose, which fragments were recovered from her body. Okay. Before she was killed, she had been sexually assaulted with a blunt instrument, both vaginally and anally. And she was what? It said 14 to 20? That's a big age range, too. Okay, so, anyways, it was assumed the killer stuffed them inside of her while they transported her body to the dump site. Wait, I skipped a whole fucking part, guys. I'm so damn tired. So she had been sexually assaulted with a blunt instrument, both vaginally and anally. Fragments of underwear and pantyhose were found in her vaginal cavity. It was assumed the killer stuffed them inside of her while they transported her body to the dump site, then removed them before discarding the body. No trace of semen or foreign body fluids were found on her body. The girl's body showed multiple bruises from a severe beating before she was killed. Her right eyelid and face was swollen. Her right shoulder had a profound human-sized bite mark on it. When was this? The 70s? What if it was Ted Bundy? Because, he fucking bit people too. Just saying. I mean, he didn't do it to everybody, but he did it to a couple people. He bit them. In fact, that's how he got fucking prosecuted or whatever, was because of the fucking bite mark, and they fucking matched it and shit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting so off topic. I'm doing really good though. We're only at 6 minutes. I'm doing great. I'm half asleep. Okay, great. Call for witnesses. Having no luck in IDing the young girl, the police looked to the media to help them. They circulated the information they had in hopes of someone coming forward. Such an easy word and I can't say it. I'm so fucking tired, guys. They circulated the information they had in hopes of someone coming forward with more information. Several witnesses came forward, having seen the girl less than 24 hours before she was murdered. All of the witnesses described the girl wearing blue jeans, a yellow pullover, and a white knit sweater underneath, which had large pockets. She had been carrying the red leather high heels instead of wearing them. Wait, I thought they were sandals. I'm so confused. Now they're high heels? Red leather high heels instead of wearing them. Weren't they sandals? Did I fucking make that shit up in my head? I swear to God they said they were like brown leather sandals, and now they're red leather high heels. I swear to God. Nope, I have to know. I have to go back, guys. Because I swear to God. Red leather sandals with brown straps found at the scene. Okay. Yeah, see, they called them sandals there, so I wasn't 100% delusional. Red leather. Okay. Anyways, the first sighting was around 6:30 p.m. on October 31st at a South End Gulf station. The manager had noticed her getting out of a blue 1973 or 1974 Chevrolet Caprice with a light colored top, being driven by a white male. It wasn't Bundy then. Bundy had that little Volkswagen Beetle, took out the fucking back seat and shit. Wasn't him. She came into the gas station and asked for directions to the Texas Department of Corrections Ellis Prison Farm. God, that's a mouthful. Come on, guys. The manager gave her directions and she left on foot. The statement was verified by someone who had seen her shortly after this walking north on Sam Houston Avenue. A while later, she went into a hitch and post truck stop along Interstate 45. There, 2 employees interacted with her. Again, she asked for directions to the Ellis Prison Farm. She told them a friend was waiting for her there. The waitress drew a map on a napkin, giving the girl directions. She spoke with the girl a little and believed the girl was from either Rockport or Aransas Pass, Texas. I almost said Arkansas. And that she was a runaway. When the waitress asked if the girl's parents knew where she was, she claimed she was 19. Well, that kind of goes with the age range they gave her. Then replied, "Who cares?" before leaving with the map. Leads investigated. Police headed to the Ellis Prison Farm and interviewed all the inmates and staff. They showed a photo of her to everyone and no one recognized the girl. They also went to Rockport and Aransas Pass and spoke with local law enforcement. There were no missing persons reports for females that matched her description, and again, no one recognized the photo. Trying to find any lead, they pulled Texas high school yearbooks and looked through all the photographs, hoping to find their Jane Doe. I mean, they're really going to extreme lengths right now. I don't think they usually do that, right? Oh, this is the 70s. Okay, never mind. Either the girl wasn't from the areas she mentioned to the waitress, or no one reported her missing. Because to date, there has never been a report of someone matching Jane Doe's description in the area. Oh, that's sad. Funeral. In another attempt to attract attention to the case, the investigators held an open casket funeral for Jane Doe to see if anyone could identify her. That's really weird, especially because she was fucking beat. Okay. She was buried in the Addicks, I don't know, Adickes. What is it? Addicks, I don't know. Addition, can't talk, at Oakwood Cemetery. Morris Memorials donated a tombstone. I mean, at least she got a tombstone. There's lots of people that have been killed and they never found out who they were, and they didn't give them a fucking tombstone, so they don't have a name to put on it anyways. There's that. Ongoing investigation. Walker County Sheriff's Office Detective Thomas Bean released a statement on March 4th, 2018. That person made a statement when they did that. Honestly, no one should ever be treated like that. If we could positively identify the victim, there is a very good chance we could identify the suspect. At this point, I'm willing to look anywhere. If there is a missing person from New York that looks like her, I'm willing to look at it. This case is not dead for the Walker County Sheriff's Department. They continue to try and find a name for their unknown girl and arrest her killer. In 1999, her body was exhumed to collect additional DNA. After running more tests, they narrowed down her age to 14 to 18 years old. They also collected DNA from the red high heels, but have kept the results a secret in hopes of matching them to a suspect one day. A forensic facial reconstruction had been created for Jane Doe based on her skull. This sketch has been used in hopes of putting a more lifelike face to the girl, and someone will recognize her. Theories and connections. Here we go. Number 1. A brother and sister came forward in 2015 saying they remembered meeting a young girl who said she was 14 around that time named Kathleen, or Kathleen, they spelled it 2 different ways. They had been on a family vacation and met her at the motel they were staying at in Beeville, Texas. They believed the girl was from Corpus Christi. When they met her, she was staying with a couple that was not related to her. Kathleen had told them she wanted to meet a friend from Sugar Land Prison. Well, that's not the same prison. Am I delusional again? I don't think so. I'm not going back. We're 13 minutes in. I'm not going back. They were able to find old photographs from the family trip that showed the girl they remembered as Kathleen. Number 2. A journalist named Michael Hargraves, who had covered the case when it happened, assumed that the killer was a female. He based this on the fact that the girl was raped with a foreign object. He also believed that male killers take souvenirs, and since Jane Doe was found with a necklace on, she was killed by a female. Well, okay. In recent years, several killers have raped victims with foreign objects because they're impotent. I can't talk. Also, it was proven, oh, son of a bitch. I'm doing too much, guys. Also, it wasn't proven that a man didn't rape her. They just didn't find semen. And for the souvenirs theory, not all killers take them, and we have no idea what other jewelry she could have been wearing. Or maybe he kept some other form of souvenir, like the earrings she wasn't wearing, or her clothes that were never found. Number 3. There is a strong connection to the Orange Socks girl, who has only recently been identified in 2019 as Deborah Jackson. Wait, am I going to do that? Oh, that's the next story. Son of a bitch. I'm like, oh, fuck, I think I remember that. Okay. She had been killed the year before on Halloween and left alongside the road in Texas. Oh, well, they just ruined that story for us, didn't they? Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Serial killer Henry Lee Lucas claimed he killed her and was tried and convicted of the crime but later recanted. Why do they do that? Why do they? Is it because they're trying to become famous? Like, I don't understand. They were able to check the bite mark on Jane Doe's shoulder and it did not match Lucas's dental records. But he did work with a partner a lot of the time, Otis Toole. That's a cool name, Otis Toole. The two claimed to be part of a satanic cult, the Hand of Death, that killed and trafficked youths. Okay. Number 4. Where Walker County Jane Doe died, 3 other females in the 1980s were dumped along Interstate 45. Only one of these girls has ever been identified. Walker County Jane Doe's case is officially opened, and investigators are looking into other leads. Hopefully someone will recognize the composite. I can't talk. Hopefully someone will recognize the composite and come forward with enough information to make a match. That's the end of that story, guys. It's pretty fucked up. Well, they kind of gave us a look into our next story, but whatever. I have nothing. I think it's because I'm so tired. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I don't have anything. They'll probably find out who she is, though. DNA's come so far. I don't know. They didn't give us a lot. I thought there was more than one, though, because of. I'm just fucking shook right now because Texas highway dumping ground for girls. They literally focused on one. They brought up a couple other ones later, but they really didn't get into great detail about them. So, don't know. I ain't got nothing. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. I promise I'll do better over the weekend. It'll probably take me until the weekend to get this video edited and uploaded. Because I'm definitely going to bed after this. So, all right. Well, on that note, I have nothing on this story. I don't even know what to add to it. I really didn't. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty fucking horrible. They really didn't give us a lot to work with. I don't know. If you guys have something, leave it in the comments below. I'll definitely read it. Because I'm tired right now and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. So there's that. On that note, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And you guys have a good one. Thank you. I am happy to announce that this story has been solved. They have identified her as Sherry Ann Jarvis, and she's officially been put to rest with a tombstone that has her actual name on it. May she rest in peace.